you so much for this day. We thank you for these teams. We thank you for the parents and coaches that make all of this possible. We ask that these players play to the best of their ability and without injury, and in everything that they do, reflect their relationship with you. We thank you. We dedicate this time to you. In the name of Jesus, we pray. And everybody says, Amen. You may be seated. Please give both of these teams a big round of applause as we get ready to start the 2021 Texas Christian Athletic League 1A State Championship. Today's contest will be between Corpus Christi, the Annapolis Christian School, the Lady Warriors. And from Paris, Texas, Trinity Christian Academy. We will begin announcements with the visiting team for today's contest from Paris Trinity. Number 10, she's a sophomore, Kaylin Lucere. Number 11, also a sophomore, Faith Roberts. Number 20, sophomore, Madison Brewer. Number 23, sophomore, Sarah Moore. She's a junior, number 32, Rory Beeson. Freshman guard, number 34, Ellie Hubbard. Sophomore guard, number 40, Chloe Jackson. And rounding things out for Trinity, she's a senior, Elena Covington, number 35. Coach Kevin Moore coaches Trinity Christian. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for him. Home team for today's contest. Let's go. Number 1, freshman Griselda Morales. Number 25, she's a shooting guard, sophomore Paris Falcon. Number 23, also a shooting guard, sophomore Brianna Alanis. Number 22, freshman Anne-Marie Allen. Number 15, Kinsey Stice. Number 13, she's a freshman, playing the post, Sela Garcia. Number 11, Cameron Gonzalez. Number 10, she's a senior, Kayla Chavez. Number 5, she's also a senior, Sierra Sabugo. Sophomore number 4, Alex Lopez. Freshman number 3, Belen Garcia. And rounding things out for the Lady Warriors, she's number 2, she's a senior, Kate Messner. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to the Lady Warriors of the Annapolis Christian School. Let's hear it for them. Annapolis is coached by Jake Lopez, and Andy Garcia, athletic director is Morticia Leeper.
Well, welcome Warriors to Saturday morning. It's a great day to be a Warrior. We have our girls state championship basketball game. We've just done the national anthem. We've just done the lineup, so now all that's left is to play ball. We are at a new venue. We're at Trinity Christian School, but we're not playing. We're playing Trinity Christian, but this is not their school. The Trinity Christian we're playing today is from Paris, Texas. You can hear our fans in the back. We've traveled well. We have a nice crowd behind me. And Kayla Chavez, who they announced as a senior, is really just an 8th grader. So we are happy to have her for a few more years. And she'll be starting the game off. Kayla's had a fantastic tournament so far. And we played Trinity yesterday, so Looks like there was a party foul. We're going to start over again. And Trinity will get the tip. So we played them yesterday, first round, so teams are pretty familiar with each other, and they're going to start off with a three-pointer in the corner. Tim with the rebound, short shot, a little rustling for the ball and off Trinity, and now we are Annapolis' first possession. Kayla at point where she normally is. Boleyn to the corner, and they're going to swing the pass around. Boleyn finds Cameron in the middle. She's going to drive, dish, lots of contact, but no foul. Just saved by Cameron. Trinity scoops it up. Boleyn's going to put some pressure on it, and out up top to 23. 23 is kind of their main playmaker. Kate extends way out, gets a deflection, but stays here. A question on the ball. It looks like a little equipment change, and we're back at it. The ref doesn't like the air in it. And I think we found one that meets his approval. And we're back at it. Boleyn extending way out, has a piece of the ball. Because it's deflection, it's not a backcourt violation. 10 takes the corner. 34 is shooting again, short. Underneath, long. Kayla with the rebound. Has a lot of pressure. She's going to look to pass, but ends up mishandling the ball with the travel. So Challenge will be playing a team that you just played the night before. And Annapolis winning it. Trinity's definitely going to be more aggressive, more hungry. And 23 gets to the free throw line, misses everything, save. And Cameron's trying to scoop it up, but can't quite get the handle. So both teams just kind of settling in. New venue, new day. Kayla with the block. 10, and she took too many steps. So good defense as Boleyn came over to double team that. Annapolis trying to get on track here offensively. Boleyn to Kayla, over to Alex. Skip pass. Kayla thought about it. Alex thought about it. Boleyn will take it. Long rebound to Trinity. Here comes 23. She's definitely the one that runs their offense. Really nice ball handler. She kind of does it all for him. And Boleyn taking a lot of pressure on that ball handler. 11. Goes in there. Kate's all over that. Lots of contact. Finally a foul. And that foul will be on Trinity. Number 11. 35 got the worst end of that with her elbow on the floor, but looks like she's okay. 5:58, still no score. Boleyn back to Kayla. High post, but Trinity is waiting for it. Here comes 23. Looking to attack. Spin move, gets to the middle of the lane. Kicks it a little too high for her teammate. This is a different venue. Yesterday we were in the field house. The courts were a little jam-packed. This one's definitely more wide open. Feels a little bit bigger. And so it's still a little bit just kind of feeling out the facilities, the court, each other. Long pass, tried to force it. Gets a foul on Trinity on number 23. Trinity's size and zone really will pose a challenge for Annapolis to try to get the ball in the middle. Cameron over to Kate. Finds Kayla in the corner. She's going to drive. Loses the handle, but they're going to call a foul. Number 11, that's her second foul here already. Alex goes to the corner. They try to force it in. It's going to go to Alex. She's going to long go. Kayla on the loose. 1-on-1. 2-on-1 to Kate. She's going to take it. Takes the contact. Blocking foul. And Kate will be shooting 2. Our 2 seniors on the floor. Kate Messer, number 2, and Cameron Gonzalez, number 11. First one's good, and we have our first points of the game. Second one up and running out, but Alex is there. Going to extend the possession. And up top to Kayla. Over to Cameron. Gets it across the lane to Blinn. Looks short corner for Kate. Tries to find Cameron who was cutting, but a little too high. So Trinity looking to answer now. 1-0 game. And 23 losing the handle, but it looks like because there was contact. It's going to be on Kayla on 10. Ball into Trinity. Alex. And here comes Blinn, high looping pass. 10's going to try the corner. She's dead. That's another dangerous pass. 23 does round it. She's going to get in the lane. Cameron sneaks in there. Trinity with the rebound. Another rebound by Trinity, but looks like she'll be fouled. Our 2 seniors really do a lot of the dirty work under the basket. They are, because of the size, they have to really use their body and angles to get in there and do a nice job overall. First free throw off the front of the rim. Still 1-0, 4:19 left in the first quarter. Second one's up and good, so tie game. And here comes Annapolis. Trinity in that 2-3 zone. Again, they really pack it in, make it really difficult for us to find anything in the lane. They're going to have to start hitting some shots, and they collapse in on that high post entry pass on Alex. And here comes 23, coming in strong. Kayla's going to try to not get the foul and gets a piece of it, but it ends up to the Trinity player and gets the score. Blinn takes a dribble drive. Alex swinging it. Alex to Kayla. She's going to take a little running shot over to Kate. Kicks it out to Blinn, who's going to drive lane. And 10 was reaching in. So Trinity already has 5 team fouls. In their aggressiveness, it's been to our advantage as we have been able to get several fouls. They're going to be in the bonus here shortly. Gets the corner for Kayla. She's got a 2-pointer on the way, and it just falls out. Here comes 23. Like I said, she is their best ball handler, best player. She kicks it to 34 for a 3-pointer, and that's good. So it's 6-1. Blinn's going to take that drive. Cameron looking for some help. Probes the defense. Top of the key. Alex going to sneak through there, and she hits it. So that's a good way to attack the zone, is find those seams. Coach Lopez wanting his team to defend. Long 3-pointer. Short. Off Cameron. You need to see what you're doing. We get a timeout.
30-second timeout call.
So here with our expert cameraman. Got a good crowd. The X Factor's here. We've got a nice crowd here. As we have fans all up in the upper deck. It's a really nice gym. And we are back at the action. We Trinity ball into the basket. Gets it in. Little pass to 23. A little bit long on the shot. Rebound. Blocked. And out. This is one advantage that Trinity has. They do have a size advantage over us. They're going to feed the same little inbounds play. Little give and go there, but that one's well defended. And the ref giving instruction on 34. She can't clear out as she was doing. Found someone open in the middle of the lane. Cameron with a big rebound. Here comes Cameron. She's going to take it. Alex to Kayla. And now out to Boleyn. Here comes Alex. Kicking it over to Kayla, who's going to drive. Back to Alex. Long two-pointer. Out. Cameron hustling to the ball. Finding the rebound. Over to Kayla for 3 points. That's long. And here comes Trinity again. 23 pushing the tempo. Finds a host of Annapolis players. And Kate in great position. Gets the foul, 32. And Kate always brings her hard hat to work because she does a lot of dirty work with some bigger girls. You find her battling underneath the basket. Back to Kayla. Boleyn's going to get to the lane to Kate. Kate's got to drive, and she's going to get contact, but pushes through the contact and scores. And here comes 23. She's going to get to the middle of the lane. It's deflected. Trinity's going to try to scoop it up. Lots of steps, but I think she stepped on the end lines. That's out of bounds. So Annapolis down 5-6. Minute 20 left. And over to Alex. She's going to get that seam, kick to Kayla. Kayla's going to take one dribble. And that one finally falls for her. And that's a good sign for Annapolis. Need to get Kayla going offensively. And Annapolis is now in the lead, 7-6. Boleyn forcing her left. Alex is there to meet her. 10 ball fakes, drives. Kind of a wild shot. It did get deflected. And it'll stay here. 23 inbounding, looking for a big player down low. She's just camped down low. And then finds Kate. Here comes Kayla, one-on-one. 32 is trying to trail her, and she just scoops around her. No chance for a shot block. Here comes 23. And on the floor, got a jump ball. Cameron ready there to take a charge. So good defense. Way to stop that ball in that fast break. And 23 really had nowhere to go with it. Less than 30 seconds left. Down to 25. And Boleyn with the ball. Over to Alex. Alex looking to probe the defense a little. Cameron taking a long skip pass to Alex. Alex is going to take that drive, kick, and a little too much. So we got 10 seconds left. 23 is going to push tempo. She looks like she's thinking about taking it herself. It's a quick shot, so she's going to leave time on the clock for Annapolis. There's 3 seconds, so enough time to get down the court. And they're going to roll it, and then Trinity's going to let us take it all the way there. Over to Boleyn for a three-pointer. A little long. So, pretty good start. 9-6. One big difference that Trinity has shown from yesterday to today. Yesterday they were really aggressive with their zone defense. They extended way out. They gave us lots of room to drive, and today they're really packing it in. So that adjustment has taken Annapolis a little bit of time to kind of figure out. We're getting some good dribble drives now into the lane, looking for open people. But Trinity's definitely using their size now to guard that basket a little bit more, and so it's going to require Annapolis to make some open jump shots from the perimeter that hopefully will loosen up that zone a little bit. Defensively, Annapolis has been strong. 23 kind of runs the show, and then on the misses is keeping those other big players off the boards, and that's been the job of Cameron and Kate primarily, and so far they've done a pretty good job with it. Trinity has, like I said, they are one foul away from being in the 1-and-1, so Annapolis is potentially could be shooting a lot of free throws here in the second quarter. A Trinity ball, and Belen already pressuring up front. Here comes 23 in the lane. Going to take it all the way in. Gets her own rebound. Kayla corrals it. And now she's going to set up the offense. And again, you can see Trinity packing that in. 10's extending out now, and this is where we saw them before, is getting way out on that perimeter. Long kick to Alex. Alex looks for Kate. She's looking for someone to cut. She'll just take it herself. Long pass gets deflected. And they're back to Kayla. She's got a three-pointer on the way, and that's good. So that's what's going to take. Those little corner and edge threes are going to be open against that 2-3 zone. And so that is nice. Annapolis on a 1-2-2 zone. They want to really pressure that ball handler, so they got Belen up there. Alex coming out to help. Here comes 23. Cameron defending it. Blocked by Kayla. Belen, she's going to push it. It's a 3-on-1 that may not be the best idea, and it was not. So trying to be aggressive, but really was outnumbered. And Trinity will inbounds the ball. So we see Belen trying to force it left to Alex, and 11 not ready for that pass. So they turn the ball back over to Annapolis. And Trinity is content with letting us kind of run offense way out away. 10 coming out. And Alex just blows right past her. Nice little pass to Kayla, a little short, and here comes 23, and she's going to come full speed ahead. She's going to take on 3-on-1, and again, that is typically not a good idea when you get outnumbered like that, and she just punts the ball out of bounds. Oh, everyone's trying to make plays, trying to make something happen for their team, but you have to really kind of be wise as far as when to take those opportunities. Over to Belen. Cameron, high post to Kate, a kick to Kayla. She's going to take that zone, that little seam. Nice pass, a catch by Kate behind the head. And 23 waiting for that pass. And ball to 10. Here she comes. She's going to get double teamed. Kayla gets a deflection, keeps it in bounds. And here we go, 1-on-1. Kayla versus 34. Kayla can't quite make it. Belen with the follow, good follow. She's going to get it up top to Kate. Kate's going to reset to Kayla. Kayla's going to take a deep three, and that's good. So the coach wisely taking a timeout, as that is now the second three-pointer that Kayla's had, as that little soft spot in the zone, in that 2-3 zone, that top defender not reacting to Kayla and leaving her wide open. And they're probably going to need to make that adjustment, I'm guessing, is what he's going to talk about. So once she gets started, she can score in bunches. Scores 15-6, 5:22 left. And this quarter has been a really good one for Annapolis as they have started to assert themselves as they figured out some of the adjustments Trinity made from yesterday. And I'm assuming Trinity is going to have to make some adjustments of their own before this game starts creeping away from them. Have a substitute, Anne-Marie Allen, in. Number 22. And looks like he's got 34 taking the ball up to, I'm guessing, to try to get 23 going on the wing, and she's going to take advantage of that. Kicks to 11. Nice little pass. And Kate doing the work down low. Gets hit over the back, and looks like there's confusion. I don't know if the clock started, so they're going to try to adjust the time accordingly. That gives time for Coach Lopez to have a little conversation with the referee. Looks like they're going to look to adjust the time on the clock, or they're having a little trouble, technical difficulties with it going. Looks like it's going to take more time than just a few seconds, so they're going to ask both teams to go to their benches and work on their clock issues. So last time Annapolis won a state championship was in girls basketball in 2017. One player was on that team. It's on this one. Cameron Gonzalez, number 11. So Cameron has already won a state girls basketball championship and now looking to add a second one today. We're back at it. They've got the adjustment to the clock. The time, it's 5:10 now. And Kayla's going to fake the handoff, take it herself. Up to Boleyn. Boleyn's going to drive. Cameron looking for a skip pass to Kayla. Back to Anne-Marie. Short corner for Kate. Back out to Anne-Marie. Good ball movement here. Going to force the zone to really move. Boleyn really tried to force something that was not there and turns the ball over. So the good perimeter passes forces that zone to move back and forth. It's going to soften that zone up a little bit. So Annapolis, that 1-2-2. They have a new ball handler, 34. Boleyn defending at 23, driving in. And 23 has just not been able to get anything going offensively. Looks like they're continuing to have clock issues. So right now it's 15-6, 4:48 on the clock. I'm assuming that's correct. I think they're having trouble with the monitor responding to the scoreboard. This facility is really, really nice. They have a beautiful gym, upper deck. They have a nice hanging scoreboard over the top of the court, but that seems to be what's actually causing the issue, because I'm guessing it's a wireless system and they're having trouble with that connection. So and my cameraman giving you a nice shot of all that. So the fans still keeping their energy high. We've got our cowbells. So anytime those bells are ringing, you know good things are happening. We've got our Chance keeping the energy up. These stops and play can be can be good or bad. It just kind of depends on the attitude of the girls. And our girls seem to be pretty unflappable. They've handled things pretty well, and now we're back at it. So 4:44 left to play. Annapolis ball. And back to technical difficulties. We'll take it out at half court now. Just having trouble with that timer responding. Like I said, our girls seem to be pretty unflappable. They've been road warriors. They've played well at home. They've played well away. Yesterday, they handled playing 2 games in a row, which is pretty unusual for basketball, and they've just shown great attitudes, great mental toughness. I know that they're focused and have really started this game off pretty well. It looks like they've got it worked out, or close to getting worked out. So Trinity Christian is from, like I mentioned, from Paris, Texas. We played their boys team on our first round game, and it's the nice thing about a tournament like this is you get to play teams that you don't normally play from different parts of the state. And being part of a Christian athletic league, you know that they're brothers and sisters in Christ, so it's nice to compete in a league like this. Now, back at it again. Hopefully everything's working. Looks like the clock is working now, so that's good. We're down at 4:44. Anne-Marie up top. Over to Cameron. Cameron looking to pass. She'll drive. A little attack in the basket. Gets to the rim, but it's out. Here comes 23. Kayla's there to meet her. Another block. Kayla's one of the best shot blockers in TCal. She is good timing on her. I think a lot of it has to do with just being good at volleyball. There's a rip from her. Sneaks through. Kayla with the ball on the break. She's going to attack a lot of attention, but she's going to pull up, in and out, 23, and she took a couple extra steps. Kayla take the ball out with the inbounds underneath.
4:14 left to go in the half.
And Cameron trying to do a job of clearing out, but a little too good of a job, and they call her for a foul. So 34 taking over ball handling duties now. Belen will meet her. And Belen going to put some additional pressure on her. And long pass, a fight for the ball. 2 girls down. 34 corrals it. She's going to drive for the long three-pointer. That's going to be off to Trinity. Cameron got a hand on it. Goes off Kate, and the ball stays here. And Trinity gets that through 10's hand. Belen's there, gets a piece of it. Kate with a piece of it. Anne-Marie now corrals it. She's going to start the break, pull it out, wait for a teammate, and finally gets to Kayla. Kayla over to Belen. And that's that little soft spot in the zone, and that just rims out. As no one comes over to defend that, that could be a nice place for them to start hitting some shots. Pass the corner, 34, a really quick catch and shoot. Cameron down low. And those 2 seniors just battling. There's definitely a height and size advantage. And they are doing their best to hang in there. Trinity ball. Looking to get something. Little free throw extended jumper at short. Back to Trinity. 23 corrals the rebound to 10. Finds Kayla's hands, and Kayla's going to tie her up. It's Annapolis ball after the jump ball. 3:07 left. Annapolis still up 15-6. So neither team has scored for a little while. Alex Lopez back in. Alex is going to drive. 10 kind of handcuffed her. Still handling the ball to Cameron. Kate high post through her hands. And to 23. And 23 is going to try to look to find some seams. Alex gets in front of her way and gets knocked down, but gets called for the blocking foul. Eleven taking the three, in and out. Kate with the rebound, finds Kayla. There's a 2-on-2. Gonna pull it up. Little elbow jumper, not there. Alex, and now Trinity has numbers. She's gonna 23 stop short. There's a rebound. That goes out. 35 battling. She's gonna bring it down, and she's gonna find that bringing the ball down against Annapolis is not a good idea, as she had two Lady Warriors there ready to grab it. 35, and Kayla just rips it from behind, and then she gets hers. Pocket picks. 10 shot. That should have been a travel. 35, and she's out. 23 tries to volleyball it back in. Cameron to Kayla to Belen with a little scooping layup, and that goes in. And 34. And Kayla rips it. It's a 3-on-1 now. Kayla's going to take it herself and draw the foul. So the scoreboard is now correct. It should be 17-6, and it is now. Yep, they corrected it. Kayla now adds 18. Kenzie Stagson coming in for Belen. Kenzie, an underclassman. Her main job is to just be a disruptive force on defense. Second free throw's in. And you will see some tenacious defense now on the ball. Kayla with the block. 34 corrals their own. Now she's in trouble. She's in that corner. And they're going to get Kayla with a foul. A little too aggressive. That's going to be on Cameron. 35, trying to get it back in. Skip pass all the way across. Down low, and Kate is there waiting for it. And that's going to be a jump ball. So try to force something that really wasn't there. And Kate Messner with the steal. Celia Garcia checks in. She's number 13. And now Kayla up top. Belen's going to take that little soft spot in the zone. Look to reverse it to Alex. Alex going to go right down the middle of the lane. Finds Kayla. Long three-pointer. Kate in good position, and goes off Trinity as they tried to battle for the ball, and it'll stay with White. To Alex. She's going to take a long two, and just out. Goes to Trinity. Here comes 23. Belen, and then Kayla. She finds a lot of Warriors. She attracts a lot of attention. Ball on the ground. Belen picks it up. Belen, she's got a lot of traffic. She's wisely pulls it up. And Annapolis resets with less than 40 seconds. Kate to Alex. Over to Kayla. Belen's going to take a long two-pointer. That's going to be long, but Kate's there. Great position. Kicks it out to Alex. Alex is going to get to the lane. Kick to Belen. She's going to march down the lane. Sela steps up, but it's going to get called for the block. And they are going to give her 1-1. So
in the bonus, number 23 on the line, Sarah.
in the front end of the bonus. And that's good. So 23 is their best offensive player. She's been struggling, and sometimes free throws can get players back on track. So she might start feeling her rhythm a little bit now with these 2 free throws. 21-8. Annapolis still in the lead. 9-8. And Kayla's going to look to set things up. Get to Kayla. 23 comes out. Kayla's going to take a shot. Kate's there. But that's our half. 21-8. Annapolis is a pretty good start, as they are looking for their state championship, and we'll be back in about 7.5 minutes. Now we're back. As the back in the second half, we got scores 21-10. Annapolis with the ball. Trinity has changed their defense up. They have they're putting one person exclusively on Kayla, and they're running a zone behind it, a 1-3 zone. A little drive down the baseline for Cameron. Trinity with the ball. And here comes Trinity. They have numbers. She's short on the rebound. Alex Lopez rips it out. A little stop and go, and then back to Kayla. Kayla's going to drive past through the zone. And a little bit long. Here comes 23. She's going to kick to 11. A long two-pointer. Hits rim. Tries to find 23 again. She's going to step back, get blocked again. Alex Lopez. And 35's down. She kind of went down awkwardly. Kick to Belen. 34 barrels through, deflects the ball. High pass. Crowd by Kate. Kate's going to drive baseline. She's going to keep driving and gets clotheslined by 35. This game is getting a little bit more physical. 35 limping off the floor. And she's going to step in, and that should be a violation. So Kate will get a free throw, and she'll get that one again if she misses it. Doesn't need it. So 35 limps off and 32 on. Trinity's bench is really, they just have one sub, so that with one player not 100%, that could really impact their game the second half. And it's good. So Trinity back at it. And ball's turned over. Anne-Marie in. Cameron going to take a breather. You can see 10 playing that man-to-man defense on Kayla. Kayla's going to blow right past her. Kick to Belen. Three-pointer. Banks it in. Those little edge three-pointers have been very successful for Annapolis, and a pass is too hot for 11 to handle. And coach is going to call timeout. And Annapolis feeling good about that, extending their lead 26-10. And a pretty good start for Annapolis in the second half. Just keep it in this spot. We've had a good start offensively. Defensively, Trinity's thrown a little bit different look at us, and I think what they're going to find is guarding Kayla one-on-one is going to be extremely challenging, as once she blows past that initial defender, there's going to be a lot of space with that zone as they look to guard the basket with their three big girls, but they're going to give us a lot of space on the elbows and those little edges. So if Belen and Alex can start hitting, they're going to have some open looks to knock down some jump shots. So it'll be Trinity ball. No, it's going to be Annapolis ball, sorry. To Kayla. And there's that little space that I was talking about. Alex takes advantage of it. And rebound to 23. Trinity on the attack. She's going to be dribbling through. Get balls loose ball. 34 corrals it, double team. Belen's going to reach in and ties her up for a jump ball. And that's going to go to Annapolis. So again, you bring the ball down, you're going to against Annapolis, you're going to find that to be problematic. Here comes Blinn attacking that little backside zone. Anne-Marie going to take a jump shot.
Hubbard with the rebound.
And here comes 23. She's going to come all the way through, kicks it to the post. Anne-Marie, she's going to push tempo. She's going to take on 34, loses the ball. Kicks it back to Blinn for another 3, but that one's short. Kate's going to try to save it, but doesn't quite get it. So back with 23 taking over ball handling duties. Annapolis in their 1-2-2 zone. Putting a lot of pressure on the initial ball handler. 10 gets around Kate, finds a little shot, but that's long. Kayla defending the corner. Blinn. Good little pass and score. So nice little give and go by 23. So Kayla, and 10 is having a hard time keeping up with Kayla. She's in a lot of hand contact, letting all that go. Skip pass to Alex. Alex going to take that little space. She's just off. And here comes 23. Reverses her dribble. She's going to come through. Kayla, another block. And here we go. We've got numbers. Annapolis, and she fumbled the ball, and that was definitely going to be a nice fast break for us, but unfortunately just a ball handling error. Kate Messner's going to take a breather. And Griselda Morales out there. Our current group is all underclassmen. It is a very young team out there. There's a couple extra steps they let her take. And 34 just going to drive right through everyone. Griselda Morales steps up, gets a blocking foul. So right here, kind of a team of the future here. This is all Kayla's an 8th grader. Got freshman and a sophomore out there in the state championship game. 26-12, 3:22 left. First shot is good. And she's going to take her second shot. And that one's good as well. So here comes 10, pick her up full court. Alex is going to bypass that to Blinn. And Blinn's going to take it in. Skip pass to Alex. To Kayla. Lots of contact. Blinn takes a little corner, but 23 is there, and lots of contact, lots of walking, but they just called a jump ball. My cameraman even saw that. Yeah, he's all over that. All right, 23 up top. Just over 3 minutes left. The clock is still not working. Looks like we're going to have probably another stoppage. Out of bounds. And it's going to be white ball. Get to Blinn. And now they got the clock working. Blinn and 23 there, but Anne-Marie is going to spin around that. She's going to wide open shot. She's going to take it and sink it. Calm, cool, and collected. Gets the corner, and again, they're having trouble even with that first initial pass, as our defense is extending them a little bit further than they want to be, creating a really tough angle for that first initial pass to the wing, and they've had several turnovers on that. Blinn looking for help, finds Alex. Alex to Blinn, over to Anne-Marie. And Anne-Marie has trouble corralling the ball and dribbles it out of bounds. So 2:32 left. Trinity will pass the wing. 34, high post. She's going to drive through there, ends up to 23, who's just going to put it up there, and Griselda got a piece of her hand. That's Griselda's second foul, and looks like Kate Messner is going to be reporting in. 23 is just a sophomore. She'll be shooting 2. And she's a little off. Looks like they're going to keep Griselda in. And Anne-Marie's going to take a break. Yeah, Trinity Christian is a very young team as well. They only have 1 senior. Most of their players are sophomores, so I'm guessing we're going to be seeing them throughout the years. And that one's good. To Kayla. And kick to Alex. Alex going to take a 3-pointer. Back of the iron. Just found a double team. And Belen got a piece of her from behind. And Cameron Gonzalez is going to check in. Griselda out. And 34 will take over ball handling duties. She's going to dribble to the wing. Belen there to take that initial pass away. Back to 34. 34 is going to step through. 10 with a long shot. 35 there. She's short. Cameron corrals it. Ball loose. And can't quite get a hold of it. Minute 48, 28-15. Annapolis still up. Inadvertent horn by our scorekeeper. 23 is going to get to the lane. Kick to 11. Cameron's there to get a piece of it, but size 35 rebounded, but Kayla rips it out. Kayla's now going to take it, and 23 just wants to stop the break and ends up with the foul. Now they'll get the sub in. Have that pass to Alex, to Kate. Back to Alex. Kate's going to have a nice little drive and just right around her, but can't quite finish. 23 looks for 34. There's someone open. She can find her. Finally does. Cameron recovers. Kind of loses the handle on the way up. Now we have a break. Back to Kayla. 34 with a defense. Knocks out to Alex. To Belen, he'll take the 3. That's it, rims out. Rebound to Trinity, and here they come. So both teams had good opportunities there. Neither one could capitalize. And Belen's going to put a little more pressure on her. 34. She's going to get double teamed now. Alex is going to come over. And now she's in a lot of trouble. Belen there to can't quite corral that, and almost with the steal. So Trinity ball on the baseline. He's going to kick it to that little elbow jumper, and not quite. And
Big board by number 32 down low.
so it's going to be a foul on Kayla. Again, that size advantage does come into play. To 10, little catch and shoot, and that one falls. So Trinity kind of staying in a little bit here if they can keep making baskets. Annapolis just needs to just be patient on offense, and that's a turnover. Now it's 11. There's a 3-on-1. Belen all by herself, and Belen, she is excited. She said, no ma'am, as she swats that one out of bounds. To 10, quick catch and shoot, and that ball is going to be way short. Kate fighting for the ball. Cameron helps her out to Alex, who's now going to push. She's going to pull it out. Skip past to Belen. Belen's going to, for Kate. Kate's going to drive baseline. She's going to step around. Can't quite finish. It's a great move. Just can't quite finish it. So 3.2 seconds in the third quarter. It's still plenty of time for catch, pass, catch and shoot. Lots of time. And she gets to Kayla. Wow, lots of contact. They let that one go, but. So Annapolis still in control. 11-point lead, 28-17. We have 8 minutes left before Annapolis can, Lord willing, hoist the state championship trophy and potentially do something that is extremely difficult to do, is to win a state championship in the fall with volleyball and win a state championship in the winter with basketball. Many of them, some of them are the same girls, and several that are just basketball players. So it just goes to show just the growth and evolution of our girls program as we are becoming now stronger and stronger in our girls program, as we had a little bit of downturn last year with no basketball team for the girls, and now looking to potentially win a state championship, and many of them underclassmen. The other strength of this team was the fact that several seniors did decide to go out, and sometimes the seniors, they want to take the year off, but Kate, Cameron, Sierra all decided to step up this year and have contributed in their own ways. And Cameron and Kate potentially could be hoisting 2 state trophies their senior year. So white ball, 8 minutes to go. And looks like they've switched up. They've got 23 now on her, and that's a little soft spot in the zone I was talking about. Boleyn can't quite hit it, but there's going to be a lot of open opportunities, especially if they pull one of their bigger girls, 23, out on Kayla. So Kate inbounding the ball, finds Cameron. Lots of traffic, but still gets a shot up. Number 23, she's going to attack. Kayla's there to defend. Like Cameron, with 3 girls around her, rips the ball down. Unfortunately travels, but incredible. She was the shortest one of the 3 and just jumped up there and grabbed it. So Cameron, great on the ball defender. 23 decides to back out, which was wise. 34, a long 2-pointer. Rims out. Kayla with the block. Kayla with lots of hands on the ball, and they're going to call the jump ball. That's going to stay here. So this is a long possession for Trinity. Annapolis is going to have to dig deep defensively to get out of this. Finds 34 on the baseline, and 23. Now another rebound. And Trinity still with the ball. This has been an extended possession for them, as Annapolis having a hard time rebounding the ball. Long 3-pointer. That's going to hit the rim. 35, and finally offensive rebound score. You just can't keep allowing teams second, third, fourth chance shots before something's going to fall for them. So need to do a little bit better job on the boards. Annapolis does, but again, it's tough. There's some big, tall girls that we have to battle. High post flash, kick to Alex, a drive, lots of contact. Boleyn's going to drive. She's going to take it in there. Again, lots of hands, lots of contact. Ball on the floor. Cameron rips it out. She corrals it. She's going to need to get out of the corner, and it's going to be off her. So this is kind of an interesting time in the game here, as Trinity is starting to. This will be an important time for Annapolis to start to keep getting stops, and she's just going to drive right through the lane. And the zone was extended too far, and that is someone you don't want to give a drive to the lane. And Coach Lopez is going to seen enough, and he's going to call timeout. It is now a 7-point game, 28-21. Annapolis has played, like I mentioned, this is their 3rd game in 2 days, which for basketball is unusual. Usually it's 1 game a day, so fatigue may be coming into a little bit, as many of the girls have played extended minutes in all 3 games. So they're really going to have to dig deep here, as Trinity is finding a little bit more success now, particularly with their size on the offensive rebounds. And definitely they have a little bit more momentum, and definitely you can see a little more energy from them as a team. So they've switched defenses again. They have that full man-to-man with Kayla, and then now 10 is extended out. There's going to be a lot of space there, and Boleyn finds it. Kicks to Kate. Can she finish? And finally they give her that call. She has done a nice job driving down there. They have not given her those calls on the baseline, and finally she does draw a foul.
3 fouls for number 11.
Like I said, their bench is not, they just have one person on the bench, so if fouls become an issue, that could be problematic for them. First free throw is off. Her second free throw. And Annapolis needs to start getting some points on the scoreboard here. And does. So extends it to an 8-point game. It's 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes left. 23. Reverses dribble. Kicks to 11. Long three-pointer. And Alex there. Nice rebound. Good position. She's going to push to Kayla. Kayla's going to push tempo. And she got fouled from behind. That's going to be on, I think, 23. And that's going to be 3 maybe on her. She's starting to rack up some fouls. Cameron wide open. She's going to put up a shot, and she draws the foul. So Cameron just snuck kind of backdoor to that little block, and then surprise 35, and all she could do was foul. And now Cameron at the line. First shot is good. So yeah, so I think 35 also having some foul trouble too now. So coach from Trinity is trying his best to keep his team in here without having someone foul out. Second one is long rebound. It's going to be loose. 23 corrals it. And now it's a 3-on-2 with Trinity. Kick to there. She's going to find Kayla is not someone you want to take on one-on-one. And Kayla rips the ball out. And now Kayla, she's going to take. She's going to cross over, scoop, and miss. And it would have been Annapolis ball, but Kayla was on the floor and it hit her out of bounds. Now Coach Lopez, I think, is going to try to extend he's going to extend Boleyn out and pick him up half court. And 23 is going to reverse dribble. Kayla's there for that one. It's a 3-on-0 if Kayla can get there. 34 recovers, and she's long, but Boleyn with the rebound, and never assuming it's going to be a make. We have Annapolis girls trailing. Boleyn with the rebound. And then gets fouled on the putback. She'll be shooting 2. So 5-14. Annapolis up 30-21. First one is good. So now Annapolis is starting to break this game open by shooting some free throws and making them. Getting Trinity to foul. Second one's out. Ball bounces around. 32 grabbed the ball, but she's out of bounds. So it stays Annapolis ball. 35 back in. And I think Coach Lopez is going to call timeout. So 31-21. It's a 10-point game. Trinity they made a little bit of a run. Annapolis has responded. Trinity has, we've gotten Trinity to foul. We've made some free throws. So this is kind of a critical point in the game here. If Annapolis can take care of the ball, keep attacking. If Trinity keeps fouling, that's going to start impacting their ability to sub, because, like I said, they just have one player on the bench. So Coach Lopez has looks like an inbounds play. He wants to run here. Kayla with the ball. He's going to find little Alex in the corner for a long 3. Oh, in and out, but Kate wide open. And Kate with a nice offensive rebound. And now getting to the corner. She's trying to force a pass that's just not there, but looks like going to get Cameron with the foul. And unfortunately, Cameron, that is going to be 5 fouls on her.
Let's give her a big round of applause. She played a great state championship game.
So it's tough as a senior to foul out. She played her heart out.
Number 22 coming in the game,
Baseline shot. Nope. Ball gets tipped out off of Alex. Yeah, Cameron just battled and battled down low and had a great season. Now she unfortunately she's going to have to watch from the bench as her teammates hopefully will finish the job that she started. Alex with the rebound. She's going to clear. No one's picking her up, but she's going to pick up her dribble. Goes to Boleyn. Boleyn's going to drive. Find Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie's going to have that nice little baseline jumper. Kate battling. And you will find Kate in the middle of pretty much everything that happens down under the basket. Boleyn for a three-pointer. In and out. Ball loose. Alex trying to fight for it. Does. Pulls it out. Extends the possession. 4:26 left. And there is a lot of space there, and there Annapolis finding it. Kate's just going to try to bowl her way through there. No call. Kayla corrals it, and she traveled. So 23 with the ball. Boleyn adding some pressure, gets that baseline. Kate up there, I think she got a piece of it, but again, that size, 34, just out jumps Anne-Marie, and with an offensive rebound put back. It's still a 10-point lead for Annapolis. Kayla crosses over, kick to Alex. Find Boleyn. Again, just lots of opening. If she can hit that, and she does. That shot has been open. 10's going to take a three of her own. It's a long one. Kayla's fighting. Lots of elbows getting through. And 20. So it's not a shooting foul, so it'll be Trinity ball underneath. 20 and 35 is just wide open, but she misses in bad position. And Coach Lopez has seen enough, so there was confusion on that inbounds. 35 was left wide open, but thankfully for Annapolis, she was not able to finish. So 3:28, Annapolis up 36-23. Just under 3.5 minutes for a state championship to be crowned in 1A and TCAL. Annapolis has been in control of the game, but definitely Trinity has been starting to assert themselves. Their size becoming a factor a little bit more. With Cameron Gonzalez now not available, she was definitely a warrior down low that's going to put an underclassman in that position to battle against those big girls. So we need some players to step up. Our 5 on the court now. Kate, the only senior, number 2. The rest are underclassmen. And here we go. 3:26. So now Trinity is extended way out with their zone. Looks like they're going to put some additional pressure here. He's going to try to probably trap, and they get a turnover. 35 is going to take on Boleyn, and unfortunately, she dribbles it off her foot, and I think Trinity is probably going to go now. Oh, no, it's off Boleyn, looks like. And again, 35 with that position again, and she's going to get fouled. They're having a little bit of trouble with that inbounds of 35. They're getting on the wrong side of her, as they should be on the basket side, and they end up on her back side, and then she's gets the foul. First shot is no good. Her second shot is up, and that one banks home. So it's a 12-point lead still. Just over 3 minutes Little screen by Boleyn. She's going to cut through the middle, find Kate. Nice pass, and almost an and one. Kate has been doing damage on that little baseline drive. And Kate, a good free throw shooter, so hopefully going to get the points the hard way, but her first free throw is no good. So 3 minutes left. I'm assuming Trinity is going to start ramping up the pressure on us, which that one's good, which will probably allow us a little more freedom offensively, but if we don't take care of the ball, it could cause problems. But they are the ones that turn it over. It's now a 3-on-1. Kayla's going to take it in. She misses it. Alex trying to help her out, and now Trinity on the break. Alex, good speed, shuts that ball down. Over to 34. Kayla with this little poke. 10's going to drive. She's going to get the long three. It goes in and out, but then Alex Lopez grabbing the ball, battling a much bigger player, going to the floor, and that's a jump ball, and that will go to Annapolis. So great job down low. And you can see Trinity now is look like a half-court trapping defense. Long pass to Amory. She's going to be open for a little baseline shot and nails it. So as they have extended their defense, they're allowing space for those little jump shots, and Anne-Marie rings the bell on that one. Dangerous pass. It does sneak through to 10. She airballs it. 34 there. Another rebound. Battle for it. Alex is going to win that race. She goes to the floor. Finds Boleyn. Anne-Marie wide open, but can't quite see her. She's going to drive around and in and out. Here comes 34. She's going to try to take on Kayla, and Kayla says no thank you, but unfortunately she came through the ball into contact in the arm. Minute 44. Annapolis up 39-24. First shot is good. So it's a 14-point lead right now. Second shot on the way. And with this lead this big, Trinity's just going to have a hard time with possessions, but we give them, Annapolis gives up one here as a long rebound goes off Kayla. And they're just going to give it to 35 and just barrel it in there, and that's out. Kayla's going to rip it from behind. Hand on the ball. Boleyn. Looks like 35 is down. And she is not getting up. So it'll be a break for injury timeout here. This 35 has been limping most of the game, and now I think came down pretty hard on him. So a minute 31 left. Annapolis still in control. Like I said, it will take quite a bit for Trinity to get back into it, and now with one of their post players down, it's going to be a pretty tall order. Annapolis really just needs to continue to play good basketball, take care of the ball, just play good defense. The big thing will be just continue to battle down low with rebounding. Looks like she's getting up and heading.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Ellie Covington.
So she's going to have to come out of the game, even though she doesn't want to, but looks like it'll be white ball. And now it's just a lot about just finishing. And now Annapolis just needs to take care of the ball, run some clock, There's Kate on the baseline. Nice drive. Can't quite finish, and that's going to be over to Trinity. And now 35 is back in, so she looks like she's just need a quick breather. Minute 20 left. Trinity with the ball. And now Alex tries to jump that high post. That's a young, looks like a young player who gets a lot of attention and shuffles her feet for a travel. Just over a minute left now. Annapolis ready to slow the game down. Boleyn long pass to Kate. Loses the ball. Alex all over it. Throws the ball away. And now Trinity. She's going to come in for Kayla. And Kayla, again, another block. Tips the ball to Anne-Marie. Finds Kayla. And Kayla draws a crowd of Trinity players to Boleyn. Finds Alex on the baseline. Alex is just going to drive and in and out. Less than 30, 33 seconds now. 10's going to pull through. And Kate with a good post defense there. Tips the ball away. And it's just, this is just Annapolis just needing to finish it, as they will be ready to hoist another state championship trophy. Long pass, too hot to handle. 20.4 seconds, 39-25. Annapolis just needs to run a little clock, and they will be state champions. As Kayla, behind the back, gets away from that half-court line, finds Kate. Kate gets hit and looks like rolled an ankle. She stepped on Trinity's a foot, player's foot from Trinity. And Coach Lopez is coming out. This is definitely not the way she wanted to end her basketball season. The game has been pretty physical. Like I said, a lot of battling down low. Kate has been a warrior down there. She's having that little baseline drive, but when she does, she draws quite a bit of traffic, and I think unfortunately when she came down on that jump, she landed on someone's foot. As I mentioned before, it's been admirable what the three seniors have done. You know, they, without a basketball team last year, they really didn't have to go out this year. It was really, Cameron and Kate. Mostly basketball's hasn't been something they've done a whole lot their career. It's been volleyball, and they have stepped up in a big way and shown a lot of leadership, a lot of toughness. Just kind of an unfortunate way to end this season for both of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kate Listener.
Kate's up, but definitely pretty tender on that ankle. And her dad and Coach Leaf are going to help her off. Start take care of it with some ice. So 4.2 seconds. It's just really just the clock needs to run out, and it's been a little bit of a downer as far as the end of our basketball season here. So Coach Lopez calling timeout, just refocusing, resettling his team, letting him know that what this moment is all about. They obviously care a lot about Kate, and she's wants to just finish this out for her team. So as a team coming together, realizing what this moment is all about. He has subbed in now. Number 5, Sierra Segundo, another senior. 15, Kenzie Stice. 13, Sela Garcia. 23, Brianna Alaniz. And Griselda Morales, number 1. And they are picking up full court. They are conceding nothing. 3 seconds left. A double team. 11's going to try to get a shot, and that's it.
Corpus Christi, Annapolis, 2021 state basketball champion.
So there you have it.
Let's hear it for
Annapolis, another state championship. The girls did it. Pretty amazing accomplishment. There will be post-game interviews on Team TCal's Facebook page. So Team TCal's Facebook page for the award ceremony and post-game interviews. So you can switch over to there. And with that, my cameraman and I signing off. Thanks for watching. Annapolis Christian Academy, girls 2021 state champions.